Hello and welcome to another Tech Tuesdays podcast. I'm Jarrett, and today we'll be making the desktop hydrogen generator. To make the desktop hydrogen generator, you'll need some sturdy plastic, some scotch tape, some wire. I'm using this solder, but you can use any type of wire. A container. I'm using this Ziploc container, some scissors, some wire cutters, a knife, and optional is silicone. You'll also need a power supply. You can use batteries as long as it gives off at least 10 volts, but I'm going to show you also how to convert one of these wall outlet chargers into a convenient and portable power supply. First, you're going to want to cut your plastic into two equal-sized sheets that will fit neatly into your container. I've already done this to save some time. Next, you're going to want to cut a slit down the middle of each one. Don't cut it in half. Just enough that the two pieces can fit together to form an X shape. Next, we're going to apply some tape to the center of the X assembly to keep it together. Now that we're finished, cut slits on all four sides of the X assembly for the larger lead. Now, you're going to use two wires. One you wrap on the inside, the other gets wrapped around the outside in all of the slits. Mine only has 2 layers, but you can have as many or as little as you'd like. Now we have both leads installed, and we're going to cut exit holes for those 2 wires to get out of the lid. This is where the silicone will come in handy, if you want to capture gases only from the gas exit hole. Two down and one to go. The third and final hole that you're going to want to cut on the lid is the gas exit port. This is where all the gas will come out of. And because the lead on the outside of the assembly is so much larger than the inside, whichever one it's connected to, positive or negative, which will create either hydrogen or oxygen, will be the dominant gas and will come out the most, and that's what you'll end up collecting. Now I'm going to show you how to prepare one of these power supplies. They have one lead on the outside and one on the inside, and we need to tap both. So first, take both of your paper clips and open them up like so. Next, you're going to take one of the paper clips and put a tiny loop on the end of it so that it fits snugly inside of the plug. This may be difficult with certain plugs. Now take some scotch tape and insulate the part of the paper clip where it comes out of the plug. So this way we prevent it from coming in contact with our second lead and shorting out the power. Now the second lead's a bunch easier. All you have to do is tape this one to the outside of the plug and make sure it makes contact with the metal part. And finally, take both paper clips and bend them away from each other so this way they don't make contact. Now we have our hydrogen generator and the plug. Alright, I filled the generator with water and plugged in the power supply, and there's bubbles coming out from both leads, positive and negative. If you can't see them, I'm going to post some pictures in the blog soon. Also, there's a certain smoke coming away from the leads because they are corroding, and this corrosion is caused by using solder. Any wire will eventually corrode, but certain ones like stainless steel are much more resistant. I don't know if stainless steel wire exists, and if it does, where to get it, so I haven't been able to get it. This Tech Tuesdays episode was brought to you by Jared Glickstein, the cameraman, the other cameraman, Tech DIY, and of course, Earth Vision Technological Corporation. Thanks for listening to the Tech Tuesdays podcast.